basic idea of wood, just like in the basic movements we talked about, is just this bounce off of the hips. And it's not that you're flexing your legs to go up and down. You're just letting your body rise and fall. Very relaxed, very loose. You lower, and you rise. Lower, rise. It doesn't really matter what your hands are doing in relation to the falling or rising, so long as you are either falling and hitting or rising and hitting. So you take this action, go up and down just a little bit, and eventually you're going to feel this kind of bounciness. Wood, if you think about a plant coming out of its seed, it's kind of not exploding out at all. It's growing out of its seed, growing out of the ground. And in the same way, you almost have a seed burst kind of action with wood. In the Xing strategy article that we've just put out, it talks about there is no distance fighting in Xing. There is no I'm here and then I'm here with it. I'm always wearing my opponent like a shirt is the phrase you want to think about. And with this element, there's an argument that can be made that, well, what if I'm back here? You know, wood has this extension, isn't this distance fighting? And the answer to this is, yes, this could be considered the distance fighting, but this is more, if you remember to stay on your center line, this is more crossing to come in. You're crossing the punch coming towards you, striking wherever you hit. It doesn't have to be the face. It can be the shoulder, it can be the sternum, it can be even lower than that if you come with this one first. I guess it would be this one first. But you've got this hit, or you've made this point of contact. Your next hit will not be this. Your next hit is here, and then here, and then here, and then here. It keeps going in, and even closer than that, to the point of where maybe you've had to do this in order to establish a point of contact, a place to aim. But your next hit is in. You want to duck your head using the forehead, top of the forehead, hard part of the skull, to bash into the face if you can. If you miss, it's fine. You've hit with several other points on this because you're that close. Your entire body comes crashing in. You've made the triangle. Your Santishi posture is in. Your guard, whatever you've put up, it's up. You've hit maybe as a, yes, technical point of distance fighting, but it never stays there. It always goes in. There is no strategy for, I'm going to be out here, I want to stay out here. It's you're out here on your way in. So you come out, sink, rise, and you'll notice I can't even keep up with the dummy I've set up because it's being blasted away from me. So you're almost, you can't overextend while you're chasing it, but as you're shooting people off of you, as things are exploding out from you, you are almost, in a sense, chasing it. Not to say you're leaning forward, running, trying to grab it, but you are having to chase what you are blasting away from you. So that's the basic energetic expression of wood. That's a little bit of the strategy. As long as you remember the bounce, which lets you hit more than one target, more than one level, high and low. And as long as you remember to wear the opponent like a shirt, keeping your posture, keeping the arch out of your back, letting your hips navigate, or letting the energy be navigated by the hips, I guess would be the way to say that, then you're going to be able to do wood effectively. Also, do not fall into the trap of thinking that this is a distance fighting kind of element. Even though your arms are extended, you start here like a seed, and then it explodes or it grows out like wood bubbling out of a seed. So the seed will get right up close to the ground, we'll call the ground the opponent in this case, and then it grows out. But it doesn't, like a tree branch, grow to meet the opponent. It gets in and then out. So that's the energetic expression of wood. There's a lot more to it, but we'll get into that later.